talk about hobbies. I know a lot of you have hobbies. For hobbies, they bring me joy. They keep my mind busy. I am productive. I'm creating something. And it helps me to get motivated and do things. Once you get started doing something, then you're more likely to do more things. So the people that hobbies are really good for are those people that are stay at home, like the disabled, the stay at home moms, the retirees, and the homemakers. Those are the people that really need to do hobbies. But it's not just those type of people. It's also people that are working. They need to have something outside of their work that they're doing. So it's a good thing for everybody to have a hobby. And hobbies don't have to be restricted to something that everybody else does. It can be individual. So I'm going to tell you about some of my hobbies that I've done. And I switch up my hobbies. I get into kind of phases of hobbies. So I do my genealogy. I've done that since I was in school. I've gone on a lot of vacations with it. I've visited family, and I've done hours of research. In case you don't know what genealogy is, it's your family history. So I've done a lot of work around genealogy. Another one is that I wrote books. I wrote 4 history books and 1 genealogy book. This is kind of a different type one that I do. I've done wigs. I did it because I wanted to feel like I was somebody else going out in public. I watched YouTube videos on how to apply it, wigs. I went shopping online and bought them really cheap at Temu. Another one that I did for a while was fake nails. I watched videos, I did online shopping, and I also went and shopped in a beauty supply store. I learned how to apply them. So that was one of them. My YouTube channel that I'm doing, obviously, and I create videos. I watch other YouTubers. It helps me offload whatever is going on in my life. Um, Another one got into was cleaning and decluttering. I was listening to podcasts. I bought books on the subject. I was watching videos. I was motivated by shows like Hoarders or decorating shows. And I really need to get back into that one. My most recent one has been casserole cooking. I made stuff from watching YouTube videos. I make shopping lists. I go grocery shopping, which is really good for me because I didn't do that for like 13 years. I cook with the help of my aide. We usually cook and in the afternoon, and then we put it in the refrigerator and I heat it up for dinner. So my future hobbies that I'm planning on doing. Now, people are getting tired of my casseroles. So I'm thinking about going to crock pot cooking. So still cooking, but just a different aspect of it. I want to get into shape, so I want to exercise. Physically, I've deteriorated over the time. So I really need to start an exercise routine. And like I said, I need to get back to decluttering. With the kids going back to school and it being winter, I'm going to have to start working around the house. Along with working around the house is another one that I need to work on painting the inside. If you can see, the door needs to be painted, the walls need to be painted in here. I it's just I need to start working on painting the inside of the house. I haven't painted it in about 10 years and it's due to be painted. So that's another hobby that I need to get into. Anything can become a hobby. If you decide that you want to go all in on it and study it and work at it, anything can become a hobby. I also like to stay away from collecting things. The reason why is because it becomes expensive. It takes up a lot of space. If you can see the gnome, that's something that my husband collects. He collects gnomes, and the gnomes are taking over the house. So that's another item that I need to declutter really. But collecting just clutters up things in my perspective. So be careful of collecting. I do collect the Fontanini nativity set, but I got so many pieces that it takes over a whole table when I put it out at Christmas time. I really haven't been putting them out in recent years. Um, I haven't bought any in 10 years either because they are expensive. But I still have that collection. I've got rid of collections of like things like dolls. I got rid of all the dolls. I got rid of the stamp collecting. I got rid of those. Although they're small, they take up a lot of space. Um, with that, I'll give you an update on my life. I got my test results back from my colonoscopy. I still don't exactly know where the bleeding came from, but they said that I had a polyp and they removed it and it's non-cancerous. They also took a biopsy and the biopsy turned out into it was regenerative tissue or mucosa or something like that it's called. And that's just my intestine is repairing itself. So I obviously damaged my intestine somehow. So that could have been where the bleeding came from. And I still have diverticulitis, even though I had surgery to remove part of my intestine from that. But that's not causing me any issues right now. They gave me a cool binder that I've been wearing. It's a lot thicker and stronger than the one that I had. So I still am binding myself up a lot because of my hernia. Um, I'm thinking about going to a regular doctor, not the VA, to see if they'll do something about it because the VA won't do anything about that. Other than that, my daughter had her birthday. Um, we went up to the trailer for their Halloween event. And I've been pretty active. Starting to get ready for back to school. I have a lot of appointments set up and things going on. So things are going to be busy in the next couple weeks before school starts. So if I don't have a video out, you know why. But anyways, thank you. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.